this little teeny exercise. Right? So we have our same thing. So I push, she rolls back, I press. Now, she's going to do a little movement called hua, or neutralize. This is the most difficult part of this, is she's going to be fine. My energy is now going into her this way. So she's going to empty and lead it down over here, which is sort of like a hua is very similar to lu, or roll back, you see. And now she's can either pull me down, or she could push me, you see. So that's the basic routine, and then we're going to go backwards and forwards. So she's in pong, and I am in an. I push. She rolls back, coming up to my elbow. I turn over and fold in and press to her center. She then neutralizes. Now, at this point, I move into pong. You see, now I'm in pong. She pushes me, closed. As she pushes me, I roll back. I encourage her in further than she wants to go. She then presses into my center. As she presses, I neutralize, hua, empty. Now I can pull her down, or in this case, she then comes back into pong. So here's our pattern. I push, she rolls back. I press, she neutralizes. I'm in pong. She pushes, I roll back. She presses, I hua, neutralize. So timing, sensitivity, it's all very important here. Now this doesn't look, it looks complicated, does it not? Probably looks a little bit complicated. It's not. Once you get the idea. Now, I am in pong. She is in an. She is pushing down and in. I lu, roll back. Now, if you notice, when she pushes, I stick onto her and guide her over here, just like doing the flip-flop. Just like doing the flip-flop. The tendency is you're going to want to turn over here, you see. And if she pushes and I turn over, then she can jam me very easily, you see. So as she pushes, I gently lead her. At the same time, this is inviting her in. I want to be catching onto her elbow and drawing her inward. You see, in Chen style, other styles, when she pushes, they come up and roll the body over. It's more of a rolling over motion. In Yang style, we don't do that quite so much. So she pushes, I roll back. Now the minute she feels neutralized, she starts to roll over, and it's this hand, it starts to fold in, the other hand comes and presses. The idea is if she can gather my two hands, she can gather this hand in. If she doesn't get the hand and she just, say we're pushing, and she doesn't get the hand, she comes in, well, this hand is free and I can maybe do it. Ideally, when she does this, she gets me into the center. So at this point, I then just easy fold and empty, and she comes into pong. Now you'll see a lot of people do it like when she pushes, is neutralized with the hand on the, so you push, with the hand on the elbow. You see, we do it with the hand up here. Now I do this for various reasons. One, if I'm here, I can pull, but I can't, this is the only thing I can basically do. I can't attack her very easily, you see? And there's basically not too much of a threat to her. When I do it like she pushes, when I do it like this, you see, this hand is a big threat to her. I have the strength of my forearm against her here, which I can easily break her arm, but this is a very nice attack. And then when she does G, see, this just folds over here. Whereas if I'm here, say you do push, and I'm here and she does G, well, I have to disengage and come over here, which then allows her elbow to make some changes. So that's why when she pushes and I roll back, I come up and in. Okay, so this is now the practice. Now you want to make sure, again, you're using your body, you're sticking the entire time. Feeling, moving with the person's energy. You want to be as soft as possible, even when attacking. In the beginning, you don't want to add firmness yet. You want to be very, very soft. You see? How soft? How soft? How soft? Right? The softer we can be, the easier we can blend and move, you know, sort of like a little dandelion seed in the wind, you know. How soft is that? Yeah, good. Okay. So that's the very basic four hands training technique. And it comes from the Yang style. Now there's another form of this that's a little more abstract. It's the same basic four energies, but it becomes a little more abstract, okay? So let's look at this. A lot of people do this one. Still Pong, Lu, Chi, An. So here's Pong, there's Lu, Chi, An, but it becomes very much, see, here's Lu, here's G, there's Pong, there's push, there's roll back, there's press. So many people do this particular form. And it's easier to do once you've mastered sort of this connection skill. You see? So here you see, remember we did fold and pile? Here's the fold and pile. You see there's her press. Here's my on. You see? So it's a kind of a fold and pile for four hands practice. Now, at some point, we're going to examine this more closely. We don't have time to work on this, but we're just going to demonstrate. We're going to demonstrate what we call changes, or ways when you get tired of going in one direction, or for some reason you want to change your attack. We have these things that are called changes, and I'll just show you. The first one is when my partner goes to do roll back. You see here she starts to do her roll back. When she starts up, I stop her and I come in and I'm going to attack over on this side. So when she does it, I stop her and I come in, and then she immediately comes in and does fold and pile. And now we've changed the direction our hands are headed. You see, my hand is headed to the back wall. See, both of our hands, the top hand that comes in, heads to the back wall. Now, when I stop her and I attack, she comes in. Now you'll notice that my hand is now going towards the camera. This is what we call changes. And there are quite a few different changes, and there's reasons why you want to make a change. The first one is what I just said, that you're going to, you want to attack the person. So here I stop, I come in, and she makes the change. I stop. Okay, this is what we call change number one, when she is just starting to do her roll back. The next time is when she starts to press, I secure that and now I attack her. So I see her body is forward when she's pressing, so I stop her and attack her there and she rolls back. So now we're changing. Now our hands are going towards the camera. I stop her. Now our hands are going towards the wall. So this is a little change. So I've overcome her rollback and I've overcome her press. The next time I want to overcome and make a change is when she's pushing me. When she goes to push, I open her back, see, whoa, and follow with a pong, and she then makes a change. So now you see my hand is going towards the camera. As she pushes, I open her up. I go then to pong, she does this, and now we've changed and our hands are facing towards the wall. So that's when she was pushing. I made that change. Next change is when she pushes, I roll her back, just like we looked at single hand. Then I go to attack her, and she makes a change. So now you see our hands are going towards the camera. I roll her back and attack her. Now our hands are going towards the back wall. All this seems sort of so mystical, and then we can mix them up. So these this is all so much fun. So Stephanie, thank you very much. Thank you, and I really appreciate Stephanie helping me. It's not an easy job to be the sort of training dummy while the other person's talking and all of that. Okay, well, as always, I always intend to do a lot more than I ever end up doing because it's important to examine these things closely. But in another tape, we'll look at some more four hands techniques, and we'll also, this has been fixed hands, and we'll move into active stepping, where we'll examine foot movements. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. So thank you very much, and good luck to you in your training. Thank you.